Messe – Mechanism for Enhancement of Sustainability and Synergy among Enterprises. The project, approved on the 16th of December 2011 by the Monitoring Committee of the European Programme Interreg 4C, seeks to improve the effectiveness of regional development policies for economic growth and quality of social enterprises in Europe. To achieve this ultimate goal, the Messe project has several sub-goals. Among them, to improve the skills and knowledge of policymakers on certain matters such as national and regional instruments for supporting and promoting social entrepreneurship. To support social enterprises as an efficient and strong model of inclusion into the labour market, also for human resources with disadvantages. To find out which regulations and measures enhance this sector, as well as to identify unnecessary legal barriers. To allow policymakers to know the most relevant aspects of the legal framework and public policies developed in this sector by each country. To increase the capacity of policymakers and local stakeholders in the detection of social enterprises' needs and the identification of strategies and best practices, encouraging the support and innovation of social enterprises. To raise the number and type of tools available in each territory to promote social entrepreneurship models that meet the needs of the local community by identifying and testing of new approaches and the use of joint work and cooperation between sectors. Some data. Project's duration, 1st of January 2012 to the 31st of December 2014. Total budget, €1,592 million. The partnership, 9 countries across Europe. Veneto region, lead partner Italy. Region of Attica, Greece. Regional Ministry of Equality, Health and Social Policies of Junta de Andalusia, Spain. Romanian Ministry of Labour, Family, Social Protection and Elderly, Romania. Panon Business Network Association, Hungary. Sofia Municipality, Bulgaria. East Sweden Region, Sweden. Adult Education Centre of Hanover, Germany, and Community Action Hampshire, United Kingdom. The key innovative element. Some project characteristics make the difference from many other initiatives conducted in the past. For example, this project puts a policy focus on the social economy sector in an interregional perspective. For this reason, the Messe partnership has identified the need for joint action and exchange of experiences with different strengths and needs, so they could all actively learn from each other. Precisely the 9 partners come from 9 European regions belonging to new and old member states, all local, regional and national authorities, and opinion leaders with strong influence on their policy makers. This variety makes the project benefit from a rich exchange of experience process, thanks to a wide geographical coverage and different levels of development of the social entrepreneurship sector across the 9 partner regions. The project structure. The main project activities are divided into 3 parts that are developed consecutively. The initial interregional analysis of the sector will be followed by the identification of existing good practices related to public authorities. The project proceeds with interregional study visits and the creation of interregional expert groups to carry out a pilot action. The project activities are structured in 4 different components. 1. Management and coordination. 2. Communication and dissemination. 3. Exchange of experiences, dedicated to the identification and analysis of good practices. 4. Experimentation of the Messe Net and mentoring system. These components are built as a logical sequence where the elements follow each other rather than overlap. That's to say, 2 predefined components, management and communication, run all over the project and supports the project core components, the exchange of experiences and analysis of good practices that logically ends with transfer through the Messe Net and mentoring system. In the first half period of the project implementation, activities have been based on basic levels of cooperation. For instance, traditional networking, including activities such as study visits, thematic seminars, joint inter-regional conferences, development of project's website, newsletters, brochures, and production of good practice guides. Afterwards, the project is focusing on a higher degree of cooperation by exchanging winning experiences named good practices and implementing the Messe Net Pilot Action. The pilot action is based on experimentation through an internet platform, which makes it a quite unique method of transferring the knowledge and know-how between the partners. Services are provided to the stakeholders in an online system of shared mentors and a sustainable and efficient way of making networking the small and medium enterprises, social enterprises and stakeholders in the target regions. Also, by the end of the project, implementation plans for each partner have been foreseen as another core output. The content of these implementation plans will be the following: lessons learnt, policy recommendations, and actions to be implemented within the regional regulation. The Messe methodology. There are two main objectives concerned in the planned methodology of the Messe project. 1. Facilitating the effective inter-regional exchange of experience and good practices in order to improve the existing knowledge and policies. 2. Maximizing the impact at local level and ensure the implementation plans have wide consensus. The participative methodology of the Messe project, based on action learning methodology, assures the effectiveness and the durability of the project results and ensures that the human and social capital involved by the partners forms part of the exchange and learning process. The dissemination of project results will be made throughout the project website, social networks, newsletters, local and inter-regional events, and regional awareness raising and animation workshops. Finally, it's remarkable to point out that Messe project implies a high value added, since the growth in the sector of social entrepreneurs contributes to economic development of territories, taking into account the social return on investment and considering the monetary value of social, community and environmental aspects.